I don't think we're winning this one. If this is a similar Spencer that we played against earlier, he's gonna fuck us up. Phase 2 is just where Spencer shined. We're not gonna get past Phase 2 if this is the type of Spencer build that I think it is. Trap gun, or all gun, with maybe like cooling fans and whatever the manual repair is.
Today I may reveal the final piece. I need
Give me a
to
Matilda
ascend
at least.
to godhood.
God damn it.
Your sacrifice serves me.
Great, some random old guy wants to kill us. This day just keeps getting better.
Discard that. Shortcut that.
Will you even live to unlock this?
Car model.
I doubt it.
Now, why would we bypass this immediately? He's in here.
It's here, I'll find it. Rules always in.
There he is. Fuck it.
The child could have found that.
You're gonna love this.
Ow, I don't want that. I thought it was a light switch for some stupid reason. He locked this. So he's running in what seems to be an everything build. So I heard a liquor, unless the liquor's in the preset.
Disabling a camera. Hacking.
Now I had the
Go ahead, take it.
There's gotta be something useful here.
Got a locked door here.
God damn it, Rob.
Pulse is charged.
You should have known that was coming. He seems like he's running an everything build.
It's rightfully mine.
Check this out.
He is rage quit.
You dare undermine my research? I am to be a god!
Why are you sending me invites for Dead by Daylight when I'm not even on Dead by Daylight? I don't understand some people. So, this guy's profile is basically baiting people into sending him, like, trollish hate mail, but he just rage quit. So, I don't understand why you would have such a profile that is kind of baiting people into messaging you, but then they have messages set to private. You can't even message them. And more importantly, I don't understand why, as a Spencer, you'd be rage quitting in Phase 1 when everyone knows that Spencer shines the most in Phase 2, especially if he's running the right passives. I'd be interested to know what equipment he was running, but it seemed like he was trying to do an everything build. I don't like everything builds. Like, everything build just sets you up for failure. You're doing a little bit of everything, but you're not trying to excel at any one thing. I guess the decks that I do, I would call them more like hybrid builds. Whereas I only focus on like two things. Mainly right now, it's trap and gun. I do trap and gun because they kind of complement each other. Traps and zombies, to some extent, complement each other also. But I think guns more so, because depending on the trap you're running, you run the risk of damaging your own creatures and giving them easier, kills, and it doesn't cost them as many resources. That's kind of why I started favoring trap and gun builds, because creatures, for me, in my opinion, are a little unreliable. I found myself probably doing more harm than good to my own creatures, because I favor high explosives and fast EIS activation times and all that. I don't know why people rage quit. I've only rage quit on this game once, and there have been games where I've been triggered as fuck, but it's just better to play it out and see what happens. Who knows, maybe at Phase 3 he would have been able to do something. This is Casino, so even if we did get past him in Phase 2, he still has a chance in Phase 3. Granted, the chances are slimmer, but I mean, I had a fucking quick draw. I wasn't taking out his camera immediately. I had to reload or depend on my personal skill to take down the camera the rest of the way, which I did in a couple instances. And the last instance was literally when he rage quit. I didn't take note of the time. I don't think we had that much of a time advantage on him either, but I'll go back and rewatch it and see what we had at the time of rage quit. Then you take that and tack on 2 minutes, and that's what we would have had roughly at the start of the second phase. But I don't know, I feel like if the Spencer's rage quitting in Phase 1, they don't know what they're doing, and they're inept. I don't care if you're a rank 83. It makes no difference to me. If you're rage quitting in Phase 1 as a Spencer, then you probably shouldn't be playing Spencer to begin with. Because you don't know how Spencer works, and you really don't know where he excels and what his strengths are. So, that's just my 2 cents. He's also definitely running the bioenergy gains when using EIS, because he wouldn't have been shutting doors and flipping off lights as frequently as what he was, so he at least had that. I didn't notice any decoys, so, he wasn't running decoys and increased time on the security devices and increased HP on the biocores. He was running the level 3 doors. So maybe he was just tinkering with something and it didn't play out, but at the end of the day, you should have played it out just to see what happened. The worst thing that was going to happen is you lose and maybe walk away with, like, I don't know, 2,500 points. It's still better than quitting and costing yourself half of the result points for your next game and forfeiting all the result points for this one. Like, it's such a bonehead move. Don't do it.